Three knockout stage games, round of 32 on Monday, and I'm going to preview the most competitive one, I think, from a betting perspective and likely from an on-field perspective. Guys, Carmen Bianco from wagertalk.com with a free play on Netherlands and Morocco. But before I get there, guys, do us a favor. I keep telling you, hit that subscribe button, join the ever-growing community here at Wager Talk TV. Over 250,000 subscribers and growing each and every day. And if you hit that notification button, you're alerted to any free play videos that have been posted or shows going live with actionable info. And I'm doing guest spots on Wager Talk today with Andy Lang and Dan Alexander, and daily with the Prez and Joe Ranieri on the best betting show ever. If you missed Friday's show, a perfect 5-0 with my World Cup rundown, which goes along with how I've been doing in the World Cup for my clients, plus 33 units thus far, which is number one at Wager Talk. But with that said, guys, let's get to the meat and potatoes of what this video is supposed to be about. And that is the round of 32. This game here, Netherlands, a short-priced favorite here at plus money, plus 110. The draw's plus 225. Morocco's plus 280 in this one. The two advance number, now that takes into account if this game is still tied after 90 minutes and injury time and goes to either extra time and penalty kicks or penalty kicks, that covers everything. So if you think Netherlands are going to advance to the round of 16, you can lay minus 175 on them. If you think that Morocco are the better team and they get it done in 90 minutes or extra time or penalty kicks, you can take them at plus 140. And not be worried about the game being tied after 90 minutes. So we look at this one, and Netherlands, we faded them on opening match day. We took Japan plus half a goal. My thoughts coming into this World Cup were that some European squads were going to struggle on the opening match day, and we profited off of that. Japan, a 2-2 draw, come from behind 2-2 draw. They cashed the plus half a goal. Netherlands followed up. They look so much better the next time out, beating Sweden 5-1. That was never in question. And then a final match day game in which they beat Tunisia 3-1 in that one. You look at Morocco, tough group, at least as far as trying to win the group. They play their opening game against Brazil, finishes in a 1-1 draw in that one. But then they come up with a couple of wins, beating Scotland and beating Haiti. So this team, the Haiti one might worry a little bit because they had to come from behind in that one, eventually winning 4-2. Now you look at it, this one, Morocco's a patient team. If you're looking at the way this team plays, you have to remember back in 2022, they had in Qatar, they had one of the best tournaments for an African team, making it right to the semifinals before losing with France and Argentina, going on to play a phenomenal final that was decided in penalties. But a run to the semifinals, a good one for them. Could they pull that off here? Of course they can. They're a patient team. They're going to try and get behind that midfield of the Netherlands. They're going to try and counter at times. They're good with, absorbing pressure early on, giving the Netherlands more of the possession. They're perfectly fine with that. As I mentioned, their attack is a good one, and they will counterattack at the opportune moments in this one. You look at Netherlands, and the only thing that worries me about the Netherlands in this one is the fact that this is a team that, from a defensive perspective, and even though they have Virgil van Dijk, the Liverpool legend, back there, they've given opportunities in their games to plenty of teams. Japan could have scored more than 2 goals in that one. Sweden, while being blown out in that one, did generate a lot of XG in that game. And then the one against Tunisia. Tunisia were never in that game, but did get some good opportunities, had a goal called back as well too. As I mentioned, the markets in this one have the Netherlands plus 110. The draw plus 225 and Morocco plus 280. I think this is a coin flip situation. And normally in a coin flip situation or a game that I think is going to go to extra time, and this has a very good opportunity to go into extra time, I'm more inclined to take a team like Morocco in this one and taking the plus 140 to advance. They've been here before. They've made a deep run. Sure, the Netherlands have, I think back in, I think it was in 2010, making it to the finals, if I'm correct on that one. But this is one of those ones where I believe is going to be tied after 90 minutes. I think Morocco gets it done. This is a team that plays well together and just does not panic. Guys, drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you're going to join me on that plus 140 on Morocco to advance to the next round, or if you're taking the Netherlands in this one. Fade or follow. I'm going to leave it up to you guys, but drop a comment in the comment section below because we always love to hear from you guys. And as I mentioned, we're having a great World Cup, up 33 units thus far, heading into the knockout stages or the final week of the group stages and then the knockout stages. The World Cup package is up for $129. You get every single play, prop, side, future, and total, along with any 5% plays for $129. And if you use coupon code WC20, you'll get an additional $20 off. So that is essentially the price of 3 daily packages. For myself and the Wager Talk family, I wish you guys the best of luck, and hopefully this video makes you a little bit of money.